Yeah, I'm muted. Welcome to YASSERTV. Welcome back to the channel, my people. And yeah, how you guys doing? You know what I'm saying? We're back with another episode or another show. I'm also gonna do the press conference reaction, see what the latest news is, and all that kind of stuff. We won't be like a long stream, but let's actually get into it. Yeah, if you want to become a member, click the link, or at the bottom you obviously got the whole membership thing. But like I've always said, it's up to you guys. Do you know what I'm saying? It's up to you guys. I wanted to do this thing here. Who's in the building? Who's in the building? If you are in the building, show yourself in the chat. I'm just looking for something, people. Don't remember what it was. Took a screenshot of something before, yeah. I took a screenshot of someone before, or something, sorry, before, and I wanted to ask you guys this question while we're here. I just can't seem to find it. Where is it? Oh, where is it? I need to find this. The only reason I need to find this is because I wanted to ask you guys the question. That's all it is. In the meantime, make sure you hit the like button, subscribing to the channel. If I don't find it, I'll just skip it, innit? You know what I'm saying? I'll skip it, but it wouldn't be here. Where would it be? Oh, I big up to Michael, my bro, man. Hope you're good. I'm just looking for something. I'm such an idiot. I should have saved it. I don't know. You know what? Forget about it. So let me see. You big up to everyone that's in the building already. I appreciate every single one of you that's here. Let's get through some of the news. It seems to be a bit quiet today. You know what I'm saying? It seems to be a bit quiet today. Quieter than usual. You know what I mean? But either way, it doesn't matter because we're here. We are here. Anyway, let's keep going. Let me find some of the news. Obviously, there's a few. I've dropped a few videos today. So the first one was obviously the main one is obviously Reece James signing a new not necessarily a new contract, but getting his contract extension. And obviously it's great for us, of course. I've also dropped 2 videos today. You know what I'm saying? 2 videos, the Reece James video, of course, and also the Pedro Neto news. If you guys want to check that out, I would appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And you guys already know what to do. Like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. And yeah, my thoughts about that whole situation for me is that it's one of those situations where it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing does not make sense. But let me actually get into it. Before I get into it, let me just sort this out. Yeah, so I have dropped 2 videos today. One's about the Pedro Neto news. The other one is about the Reece James new contract as well. And big up to Hyper, you know, my brother. You know what I'm saying? My guy Hyper, bro. In the building. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. In the meantime, apparently Reece James has released or dropped a open letter. So hey, big up to I notes as well, man. Big up to you. We want to share the screen. That's it. Yeah, this is the open letter by Reece James. Apparently it's a Chelsea special. I've always known it. I've always felt it, and it's why I had no hesitation in extending my time here. I've supported the club as long as I remember. My love has never changed. Okay, cool. Essentially, this is all about my journey has lasted almost 20 years, but there's still much more to come. I'm convinced of what we're building here under this ownership, the sporting directors, coach, squad, and all the staff. We all want more success. We all want to lift more trophies. We all want to create more lasting memories. As a Chelsea captain, I'll do all I can to make that happen. As a Chelsea supporter, I truly hope it does. See you all at the bridge. Listen, I can't lie. You get me? If you read all this, it starts making you fit. You know what? You can't get onto me if I said that maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Liam Rosenior wrote this, bro. You know? You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Of course, I'm joking, yeah, but the point I'm making is, look, it all sounds good. I don't know what his new wages are, you know. Let me double check this actually. I don't think Apology would have Reece James contract or wages. Apparently he's on that he's on the same contract as the people that have that incentive based contract, which means he's going to be on a certain base salary, which is usually not a lot, but then he obviously gets paid depending on how the team performs and stuff like that, innit? Contract new salary. That's what 4 hours ago. Let's see if this is verified. It's not verified. 7 years, 72 million plus 36 million. This is the one I seen earlier, but it doesn't tell me when it's last updated. Current contracts. Current contract. So he's on what, 10 million a year gross? Aye. No way. Okay, this is a bit confusing. Let me just find the club. Can I just find the club, please? Club. Oh, not Reece James. Chelsea wages. Chelsea wages. Okay. Too many ads, bro. Just show me what I am here to see. Okay, so hope you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? Let's see what he is. I big up to my boy Rashid in the building, my brother. Who else is here? Big up to Rory. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, what is it? Master Splinter. That's it, man. Like Master Splinter. Big up to BR in the building as well. Big up to Claude Busy. Yeah, I'm Dutch. Yes. Bless up to Yasser in the chat. Big up to Claude as well. Benito says, when Palmer gets the surgery, he'll be back to the levels. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Enzo Fernandez when he had this lower back problem. Do you know what I'm saying? When he had his lower back problems and he didn't really do anything. But now, obviously, the thing about Reece James's wages is not verified, yeah? But we know, yeah, that obviously Wesley Fofana, remember the people that had the wages that were over, like, the wages that they got from when Bowley was just handing out the bad contracts. Remember with Sterling and all these other players, yeah? Remember, they were above 250 a week or whatever it was. They were on the high wages, essentially. There was a few players that didn't get a new contract, innit? So, essentially, the people that were remaining, I think, was Fofana, James, who's that English left back, bro? The one we sent to Strasbourg. Do you get me? And all those other brothers, they were on above that. I think Reece James, they put him on like probably like a lower, do you get me? Lower wage, or either probably similar wage, not far from what he's on, but what they do is they just give you more bonuses in it. Do you get me? That's what I think it is. Because I think I'm assuming from what I've been reading recently, yeah, I think we found another loophole in it. That's what I think. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I've heard that we're potentially renewing Levi Colwill, and they're gonna slap him on the big wages or the 6-year contract or extension and all that kind of stuff. And that tells me that they're just trying to bring down the wage bill. Do you get me? The other players that weren't drop dime or whatever it is, they just want to bring them down. So, like I said, the wage bill, it is mad. Do you get me? Because we paying what, 144 million. Hey, 1 second. Okay, that's per year. Per week, Omari Kellerman, 2 grand. Fofana, his wages are not on this. I don't know if he's on loan. Why is he not getting paid? Jimmy Morgan, 2.5 grand a week. You know, these men are getting monthly wages in a week. That's what certain men make a month, bro. Achampong, 5 grand a week. Yeah. Bonanote, 12. But he was on loan. He's gone back. Caleb Wiley, 15. Mamadou Sarr, 35. Andre Santos, 35. Asugo, 40. Slonina, 40. This brother's just on the bench, bro, and he's getting 40 grand a week. The Sassy 40, but he's on loan. Lavia 45. Gusto 45. This is the thing though, look, they all have similar bonuses though. Do you get me? That's the thing. But it's just over a long period. And then on this chart, on this side here, it just tells you how much we have, how much we still have to pay them if it's to the end of their contract. Jurgensen, a'udhu billah, 50 grand. Hey, Jurgensen. Hey, I only know who Omari Kellyman is from FIFA, bro. Career mode. You get me? I will look at the chat though. I can't see the chat on this one screen, and I will be looking at the chat. But yeah, look, what else? What else can we see on this? Romeo Lavia 45, Chalaba 50. Hey, listen, Chalaba 50 is dark, you know. I'm not saying Chalaba's amazing, but remember, Chalaba won the Champions League and that in Tuchel's team. Yeah, till now he's still on 50 grand a week. It's crazy, bro. Look, 2022, everyone else got contracts. See, all of these men have signed. Cucurella signed 2022. Fofana signed 2022. Everyone else is 23 and all that. Look, Chalaba still on that 22 contract. And like a Solanina, but no one cares about them, man, because it's not important. But Chalaba, someone that's been here for a while, he's still getting 50 grand a week, you know. He getting that, you know what it is? He getting that Konate money. He getting that Konate money, bro. So he's playing, listen, I can't lie. That means he's giving us what his wages are. He's performing based on his wages. Mark Gu is a kid that we got from Barca. He's getting 50. Esteval's on 60. Robert Sanchez, 60. Oh, my Lord. Robert Sanchez is on 60. Benoit Badiashile, 90. Okay. Liam Delap was 100 grand a week. Cole's on 100 as well. That's crazy. Yeah, he's on 100 as well. Mudryk 100. Yeah, that was crazy, but obviously he got. But Jamie Bino Gittins is on 108. Garnacho's on 110. Oh my, but this is not verified though. But okay, that's still mad. Tosin 120. Tosin 120. Okay. Actually, Tosin was a free transfer, so they probably just give him slightly higher wages as well. Because remember, instead of giving you all that money up front, they could just slap it to you on wages and then just make it look like you're getting paid more, but you're not getting all the other money. Jorel Hato is on 120 a week. Okay, damn. You know what I'm saying? Jorel Hato is on 120 a week. Who else? João Pedro 125, normal. Cole Palmer's on 130. Like, considering what Cole Palmer, the level of Cole Palmer as a player and what he's done, blah, blah, blah. You get me? 130 a week. But the problem is, yeah, that when we go bonuses, where is it? They usually show the estimated bonuses. Palmer's bonuses, even though it's lower than some of the other people down below, yeah? Brother, if he bags so many goals, he'll just make more money anyway. Do you get me? Moises Caicedo 150. He's someone that we're expecting to renew his contract as well. 2023. So I'm assuming we will get an update on his contract. Pedro Neto 160. He got linked to Barcelona today. Marc Cucurella 175. Enzo Fernandez 180. Reece James and Fofana. Well, Fofana's the highest paid player, bro. So I'm assuming if they kept Reece James's wages the same, expiration date 2032. Listen, that means they actually updated this, you know. So he is on 200 grand a week. So what was he on before? That means they may have not even changed his wages. One second. Look, you see what I'm saying, chat? I told you, like, he was on 250 a week. I knew it. I was pretty sure he was on that mad piece. Yeah, so they dropped his wages down to 200 grand a week. Do you get it? And then they've just given him the bonuses and stuff. So depending on how many games he plays, how the team performs, so the bonuses they're all incentivized. So essentially, it's almost like if you do overtime, you get paid extra for work, that kind of thing. So his wages have actually dropped to 200 grand a week. And yes, that makes sense now, because I'm not someone that can remember these things. Now I can almost kind of like think, oh, I swear down, I remember this, but I can't actually, because this is updated. Look, he signed on 13th March 2026, expiration here, 7 years remaining. Chalaba is on 3 years remaining. Slonina's on 3 years remaining. Tosin's on 3 years, but he signed recently. Yeah, everyone has like 4 years or 4 years minimum. Cucurella's on 3. We're thinking he might get an increase or something. But let me go back and actually see what the chat's saying. Apologies for not reading the chat. I didn't ignore any of you, but let's see. Yeah, big up to KG, my brother. Big up to BR as well. Yeah, big up to you, man. I mean, Hato on 43. Hato on what 43? Enzo Sedio. Racist long stuff. Hey, big up to Mali, my brother. Thank you, Chelsea, for 40 minutes. Man, some people just want to get banned, bro. We're hurting, bro. I don't like him. Man said that I was a bit like, oh yeah, but I didn't know he was on that money. You get me? Kanate getting robbed. Yeah, exactly. But I read today, or was it yesterday, he's linked to Madrid again. They're gonna start contract talks. Tosin and Dalap, yeah, I didn't know they was on that kind of money. Ekatike triple captain versus Spurs. I don't know. I was watching Hussam stream earlier, bro. They're looking stressed. If Slot loses against what did he say? If Slot loses against Tottenham or draws, you should be sacked. I was like, oh, what are you talking about? What do you think we didn't know this? Yeah, I want to show you guys a clip as well, yeah? I know, if you're in the chat, let me know. Because you may have seen the streams we spoke about before. Yeah, because you guys, and I think I know, may have seen this stream before, and you may have seen me, you know what I'm saying, talk about this in the past. Yeah, on other streams, yeah. There's a reason I wanted to bring this up, yeah. Because this is funny. I randomly watched this this morning because my phone just went from one stream to another, and this came up. So I got cooked in it for saying certain things about 2 players in the summer. Yeah, that's the first time I met Paz. I didn't know who he was. We got put in the MHF group chat, and I said something about Rice or something in the group chat, and then what happened? I think Mo messaged me and was like, yo, it was Paz at the time. I think he said he wants to talk to me, whatever it was. Mo was like, if you got time, jump on. And I just said what I said in it. I just told these man, this is what I believe. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, innit? But this is what I think. And everyone made it look like I was rage baiting or whatever it was. Yeah, look what they said yesterday.
A couple of chances, they were very good. But Arsenal sometimes, Zubamendi and Declan Rice. Bro, Zubamendi and Declan Rice have a disease. They had a disease yesterday. It's called pass back and pass safe sideways and pass back. That's a disease, bro. It's a disease. It's a disease. Even Paz this morning, he's like, we have a problem. Declan Rice and Zubamendi, they don't want to pass forward. You just want to pass to the guy next to them. A couple of chances.
Oh. When I said this, I was a hater, bro. When I said this is what I think, I got told I was a hater. Do you get me? I remember this. Anyone that remembers the streams, yeah, we get told we're haters, bro. Do you get me? Every stream starts with if Yasser starts with every stream starts with if yes. Hey, I can't lie, it's all ifs, bro. My streams are all ifs, bro. Man like Tom Dubois from the Boondocks. Hey, listen, can someone tell, yeah, man like Uncle Rockers and that, do you get me, with the Lescott hairline? Hey, can someone tell Lescott's little brother to chill in the chat, bro? Do you know what I mean? Leave us alone. Enrique's called listen, Matisse, bro. Do you get me? He better listen, we want a remontada. I'm not saying he will do a remontada. We want one. You know what I'm saying? We want a remontada. We need to see it. But before that, we have another test. Do you know what I'm saying? At home. But when Yasser says it's an agenda, I've started to know. I've noticed it from early, innit? So essentially, when something isn't necessarily cool to say, yeah, or everyone now is not against it, or it doesn't make sense, people just make it look like you're crazy, innit? And I feel like they do that a lot on stream, so that, you know what they do? They're like, oh, and then tomorrow, or the day after, or next week, they're saying the same thing. Well, you get thinking, and to be fair though, I think Ahmed gets the same thing. Because Ahmed's been talking about Rice for time before me. The first time I ever got Ahmed on the channel, yeah, I told him, I said, yo, you've been right about Rice. He was like, swear you think the same as me? I said, bro, every time they used to get cooked, I was like, yo, listen, they don't see it. You know what it is? It really opened my eyes for me, yeah, when I watched him in the Euros. And I saw Kobe looked better than him in midfield and all that kind of stuff. And then I realized, yeah, yo, this is it. Do you get me? Like, I understood, and I saw him hiding and behind the other people. He was never always an option. However, I did, when I done my, because I know we'll see this. When I got told, do you remember when I got gaslit to do the starting 11? Combined 11 with Arsenal. Do you remember? And I told them, these are the players I'm picking. I'll put Declan Rice in it. Because I personally think he has improved from the things I have criticized him from in the summer or previous seasons, yeah? And I know that he's plays different football now from what he did at West Ham, because West Ham, he was more carry the ball and go, innit? He doesn't really do the same thing at Arsenal. I understand that. But I put him in the team because Enzo Fernandez hasn't been that great. So if we do the starting 11 thing, or, sorry, combined 11, he has to be in it. Like, if we're talking about how he performed this season, innit? It's only fair, because I know he's been their best midfielder as well. But this is where it gets funny. The day after I got cooked on that day, yeah, I think it was before the Arsenal game, or after the Arsenal game, whatever it was, the last one. In, what was it? KG, big up to KG, I don't know if he's still in the chat. He was on MHF, and then he got told, this is the thing, yeah, he got told, well, he was doing his preview, whatever it was, so I put in the chat, I said, yo, Mo, why have you asked him about his combined 11? Have you asked him about his combined 11? So it kind of, you know what I mean, Mo was like, oh yeah, I'll ask him about his combined 11. He asked KG about his combined 11. He was one player less than me, and I think he put a Trossard on the left wing and Saka on the right. The only difference between my lineup and his lineup was that I put Estevao on the right, and I kept Saka in the team and left him on the left. And we all know Saka can play on the left. It's not an insult if you move a winger to another winger. I don't even mind putting Estevao on the left and Saka on the right. Doesn't make a difference to me, innit? But yeah. But look at them now, they're cooking Saka. Anyone that remembers my summer streams, I came here and I told everyone, if, especially being a Chelsea fan, all the Chelsea fans in the chat are used to seeing players coming back from injuries and then being managed, innit? Like, we know, okay, they only play in certain amount of minutes. We're trying to see them back, and obviously seeing how Reece James and Fofana have slowly gone back to their fit selves. We kind of understand the whole not rushing players back and maybe playing them a little bit here and there taking care of a player and you can actually see the results. Do you get what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. So when you see a player getting rushed to another team, you kind of, we instantly clock it because we've had injury issues. We've had the Fofana, Lavia. You know, at some point it was Enzo with his back and other. We've seen it happen. So we kind of spot it. So in a season before that, or wherever it was, the season we got Neto, it may even be the soul before that. I said, yo, Saka's playing so much football. Just and this is when Neto was actually playing all right at Wolves. I said, we just get Neto as a backup. Because, I don't know, some guy was arguing with me on Twitter. I said, just get Neto as backup. Well, Neto's injury prone. I was like, well, he's not going to be playing. He's only going to be playing, let's say, 40% of the games, 30% of the games. And it can give Saka a rest, which means you can get a bit more out of him. It's not, you can't always blame England for playing him when he plays majority of the times for Arsenal. So they should be trying to manage him and also put in mind that he's also going to go to the England squad if he does get picked in X, Y, and Z, which means if you can play him less in certain games here and there, it means he can still go over there and play and come back. But this is where it kind of gets dark. When they obviously was like, no, we don't want no Neto. Then he's played again. He got his little injury. Well, no, sorry, it's not little. Obviously, it was a bad injury, yeah. And we've seen the grade 3 hamstrings with the KDB. We've seen what it done to James, especially when they come back and they're all not necessarily added weight, but they have more mass, which means that when they come back on the pitch, they re-injure themselves much more because they're also heavier now. So you have to put it in balance. The hamstring's not as strong. You're trying to sprint the same way you used to before, but you're also as heavier than you were before. So now you can keep re-injuring yourself, or you have the imbalances. The muscles you weren't using is not the same and blah, 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 right? So if you put all that together, okay, he needs to be managed. So the minute I saw him come back for Real Madrid, I was like, all right, cool. You know what? He's just going to find a way of injuring. Then he injured himself. He got a knock or something. He came back. We saw how Havertz went in and out, in and out. Havertz now is damaged goods, bro. Havertz, I've read I read it somewhere a couple of weeks, like, I think when he came back from his first injury and got injured, like, within a couple of weeks, he's been rushed back. Even Havertz has been rushed back, and he's barely played this season. They rushed him back for that preseason game. I think he got injured. He got a grade 3 hamstring. So, like I said to you lot, we know it. So I said, if he doesn't get, if Saka doesn't get managed, yeah. Remember, he's a player that relies on that burst of speed, just that early thing where he gets away from his defender. We know with that kind of injury, you lose that. And I've always said to people, look, he's not a natural winger, bro. Do you get me? He's not a natural winger. A natural winger has flair. I know a lot of people say you don't need flair, but all the wingers that we rate, yeah, even if you want to talk about Kvaratskhelia, if you want to talk all the wingers, the Dembélés, even the little scrubs like Barcola, Due and them, man, they all have some kind of flair in it. Do you know what I'm saying? They have that unpredictability, they have that something. But when you put a left back at right wing, the only reason Saka's actually doing so well, if you want to call it, is because of how good his football IQ is. He's very good at protecting the ball, which is more of a left back thing. You know what I'm saying? But he protects the ball well. He does the simple things really well. Like his base as a player, the base is very good in it, and he can shoot. You know what I'm saying? And his signature thing is cutting in and crossing it back post. Just aim at the back post and cross it. If someone gets a header on, good. If they don't and it flicks it away, you got a corner. That's how it is. And if you guys really look on the right wing, there's a certain way they play. So they'll have an overlap from Ben White, which means one of the fullbacks gets dragged to follow Ben White. If Saka doesn't pass it through to him, or Timber, it was wherever it was, and then you usually used to have Odegaard next to him, so they can do the 1-2 where he passes it to Odegaard, makes that run in behind, and then gets the ball over the top. Or when they all make the runs, he can just find that space, because they create that space by moving to those directions. And every time that happens, all he has to do He runs. The minute he's gonna make that pass, he just got in. And the whole system used to make him look like Robin, bro. But it's not a Robin thing because he's so good with his feet. It's because things around him change a certain way and he just changes. But now he's struggling because he's just been playing and playing. I've seen man play against Port Vale. I've seen him play against certain teams when I was thinking, why do you need Saka, bro? Why do you need Saka in this game? And it's not like they're playing like such attacking football and like they're playing so well that they need, you know what I'm saying? They want everyone to play and get their goals, and no, bro, like, so just rest him. And he's one of the few defensive wingers, bro, that they have over there. So it is what it is. You know what? The more I think about it, unless the chat wants to do it, we might just do like a preview, innit? We'll just do a built-in preview into this video, because I can't lie to you, man. I don't want to do the press conference reaction. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna gaslight us again. Yeah, I think he's gonna gaslight us again. Remember, this manager likes doing that. This manager's gonna start chatting, bro, making it look like, yeah, we're on a mad thing. It's crazy. Hey, big up to Brian. Hey, W Brian. Make sure you put W Brian in the chat, bro. Make sure you put Brian in the chat. Make sure you put W Brian in the chat. Big up to you for supporting the channel, bro. Sorry for the noise, but listen, we had to do that for, you know what I'm saying? Big up to Brian, my fellow Chelsea, bro. Hey, Ashley Young regen's crazy. Man said left-footed Ashley Young. Yeah, listen, if you got a membership from my guy Brian, make sure you let him know you appreciate the W. Check how many open play assists Rice has. He's an 8, right? Hey, listen, I swear down. You see this brother, yeah? What's his name? Rashid. This guy, he's shooting own goals, bro. Like, he's willing to, he's just cooking his own team unprovoked. All right, well, I don't mind. How many open play? Did he say goals or assists? Did he say goals or assists? Open play assists. He doesn't, bro, because he's got all corners, I'm pretty sure. How many open play assists does Rice have this season? What did it say? It only says as of March 2026, in the 25-26 Premier League season, Declan Rice has recorded 5 assists. He has 4 goals and 5 assists in 29 appearances, 1 substitute in the league, with 4 assists in the Carabao Cup, as shown as transfer mark and StatMuse. Hold on a minute. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a minute. You see me, I've always told you, man, I don't know, I don't really, unless I find out the stats through people, I don't always check it, yeah? But how is it? It just says assist, but it doesn't say where he got the assist from. The chat, you don't know about the stat thing. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. How many does he have, Rashid? It's 1 versus Wolves, 4 set pieces.
Emotional damage.
Man said, "Hey, Rashid, you got the right answer, bro." You got the right answer. Okay, it's crazy. Okay, maybe the StatMuse thing would tell you, because it keeps telling me open. Declan Rice has 5 assists. Yeah, but it doesn't say anything. It brought me here for no reason, and it doesn't tell me what it's for, what it is. See what I'm saying? That's how you know I'm not used to the whole stat stuff. But either way, you got 5 assists in it. Do you get me? Let's take it back to the. Let's take it back to this thingy so I can read the chat. Yeah, make sure you big up Brian, bro. Appreciate that. And you know, if you remember, you have you have some emojis you can put in the chat. Yeah, you lot can try it out. What's your thoughts on the track? On the track? Ah, okay, I get it. No comment. Do you know what I'm saying? No comment. Listen, I don't think the tune's bad in it. I don't know. I don't think the tune itself is bad. Listen, the tune itself is nice, but to each his own, you get me? To each his own, bro. Bakayo Saka or Sakayo Baka. It's the jollof rice, James Milner. Look at you disrespecting James Milner. Arteta ruined Saka. I big up to Fabian Collins, bro. He's done that right wing. That's my Madueke spot now. And for future, Saka's gonna be played centrally. Saka ain't got the. He ain't really got it to play in the 10. 10s are supposed to be mavericks, unpredictable players. Do you get me? And if he's moved in the 10, where's Eze playing, bro? Yeah, I thought it was Eze. This is why it's mad, bro. Sanchez has more open play assists than Rice. Damn. Please say it's Alexis Sanchez and not Robbins.
Emotional damage.
My boy's stressed. He's stressed, bro. I prefer not to speak. I'm glad too busy to do content. Someone put up Uncle Pep and get his wife back. I think he already got his wife back, but maybe she ran away again, bro. Imagine the scenes next week when Palmer scores to make it 4-0 against PSG and Mamouche scores last minute to believe in the remontada. Hey, listen, you need to call Pep and sort it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't have much to say about my club, bro. Do you know what I mean? Listen, I hope this happens. You know what I mean? You man can screenshot the thing and do whatever it takes, but it's mad. Pep focus and win this league. Hey, he ain't got the facilities. Hey, it's mad. Big up. That's the evening Chelsea chat. Saka catching all kinds of strength. But this is the thing. I have to cater to all my, you know what I'm saying? To the community. When people ask me questions, we answer the questions. And I don't know how we got to this thing, but I think it's the clip that I showed earlier. I think that's what made us start talking about Saka. But that's not where the chat was supposed to go. But if it's there, you know what I'm saying, it ended up there. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of Arsenal, Chelsea, United fans in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes City fans in the chat. Well, we have one City fan in the chat. No, but in general, I feel like if I just speak about Chelsea, and look, I love speaking about Chelsea, but I feel like if sometimes you have to be, what do they call it? Versatile. You know what I mean? You have to be able to speak. I'm a football fan, bro, first and foremost. I used to kick ball before I used to watch as much football as I did when I was young. So I've always liked that. So yeah. What is this? Hey, big up to Black Crow for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? He said the super chat. What's the return policy on Madueke, my G? The only way I take back Madueke is if we could do a swap deal with it. So if you can take 4.9, I'll pay you money and I'll take Madueke. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would be a fair trade. I feel like that would be a fair trade. I'll bring back Madueke. You know what I mean? And he can do the whole he can bring any problems that he wants to bring. I don't care. Just bring him back. We can sell him again. You know what I mean? I believe that's like when you sell a car it has an issue, you buy it back of the person, and then you just fix it and then just sell it again. I know we can sell it, innit? So it doesn't matter. If it's not working, just take 4.9. Do you get me? You need a left winger as well. And imagine if your backup or your thing on the left hand side is 4.9 and Martinelli, bro. You get me? Pep fighting against the refs. Yeah, listen, that video's elite. Elite. These man sent it to me in the group chat the other day. I was laughing, bro. My gaffer Enrique smoked my... Hey, listen. I don't even want to read what I read. It's opium, but it's all we've got right now. Hey, come on, man. Is you done a 4p, including a treble and all that, to talk like this, bro? That Real Madrid team's chopped as well. I hear it. Saka's the talk of the town right now. Arsenal PR sweating. Ah, oh, here we go. Arsenal PR. Arsenal PR, that's what they're calling it. Listen, it's mad right now. Someone said it. Right messenger. What's it called? Right message, wrong messenger, bro. Don't worry. Yeah. Check my pinned tweet. Yeah, says aging well. I swear down. Yeah. You see, when AJ asks you to do something, usually you don't do it. But I'll just do it because AJ's my guy, innit? Because I have a feeling, yeah, it's something stupid. Somalia. Let's see. Pin tweet. Ah. See, you don't even know how to use hashtags, bro. All you have to do is hashtag AFC, and you would have been getting death threats, bro. I swear down. All you had to do is put hashtag AFC, yeah, and you would have been getting death threats sometimes. Hey, if I did this as a Chelsea fan, bro, the Twitter would have been on to me. If Ahmed did this, they would have gotten on to him as well, bro. You don't understand. Yeah, listen, you're an Arsenal fan. If that's what you do to your player, that's up to you. You get me? Yeah. If that's what you want to do to your player, that's up to you. That's not my problem. I forgot what song it was as well that he used to sing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, this is it. This is it. So listen, I don't know. To cooking his own team. And Bournemouth's killing us, Yasser. Listen, I like Mbeumo, innit? But I've said it. He's from the Salah ilk, bro. Similar player. Final third, ball over the top. He's chasing it and then he just hits it, bro. He's not the guy you want on the build up and all that. Striker's not all that either, bro. Personally, I think only Arsenal go through. Look, that's the most logical thing, innit? They're on their draw. I think they drew. All they really need to do is yeah, they drew, innit? So the only thing they need to do is just chill. Just, you know how you're going to do it. They're going to score a goal from a corner and just think it out and go to the next game. On current form, Saka ain't even starting for Nigeria. Luke, just put your channel in the chat, innit? So people can subscribe to your channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? If for any of the people in the chat that want to find another City fan, yeah, you know what to do. And you know how the community is like, bro. We subscribe to the people in the chat. So make sure you do that. Bold, fraud, and Buemo. I knew Saka was done when they started blaming Saka for the statue Gyökeres. For that statue. Gyökeres not scoring. Yeah, I remember that. When they started saying, yo, listen, he's not even making that pass. Why didn't he not make that pass? I knew it. It's dead. I'm not taking 0.049 at Arsenal. You're not, but look, my brother, you know, my brother, man said, okay, my people will talk to your people. Hey, you already know what it's like, innit? You know what I'm saying? You already know what it's like. And I got the perfect sound thing for you lot as well. Yeah. Where is it?
This is business.
This is my flat.
I know, but I did business.
This is business. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. It's only business, bro. We can do business. You swap it. You swap 4.9 for Madueke. Well taken back. Hey, big up to my brother Hussam in the chat, bro. Yeah, I'm just doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm doing, innit? You guys already know. I'm here and I'm asking the ownership.
Go fuck yourself! My favorite album is Where Is My Signings? Where is the players? That's my favorite album.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my signings, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where are my signings? That's what I'm looking at, bro. Big up to Fozy TV. Big up to you as well, my brother. What? Yeah, I've been hustling for them. Drunk Enrique. I swear some of you people in the chat always killing me, you know. Braka will take him back, but you'll have to pay us 50 million for the privilege. So make sure you keep subscribing, like the video, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're just having a conversation, lad. Do you know what I mean? We're just having a conversation. I'm telling you, Prime Hussam, you know what I'm saying? The guy that shaved his head for Bellingham, you see that, brother? That was elite content, bro. Elite content. Because remember, yeah, I even got like,
You and don't.
if you, I swear down, if you were none of the wiser, you'd think that Hussam was in jail. You get me? You'd think Hussam was in jail, you know? It's like he's streaming from jail. You would be none of the wiser, bro. You know them trims people getting HMP? The buzz cut. He got the buzz cut. I never forget. Till this day, yeah. This is what I always used to tell people. Hussam's elite, bro. Dude, man bought the little thing and he just doing this to his head, yeah. And the maddest thing, yeah, even we were talking about this yesterday. The maddest thing was he done it for Bellingham. I think he said something along the lines of, "We will sign Bellingham this season," if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the exact wording, but I remember him saying, if we don't sign him by the end of the season or whatever summer, blah 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 blah, I'll shave my head off. He was essentially confident, and then boom. It didn't happen, innit? Or he went to Real Madrid or whatever it was, yeah, and he had to shave the head off, bro, on stream. You get me? I don't even know, but it was, bro, that was one of the funniest streams, bro. You had that one. You had the one when he crashed out on like Zubamendi. There's the one where he thought he was getting Caicedo and Ahua. Do you get me? And then he found that then whoever did that, it was the same day or next day. He got debunked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure you keep subscribing to the channel as well. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, join the chat. Enjoy the chat, man. We just having jokes, banter. If you have any questions, put your questions in the chat. If there's anything you guys want to mention as well, let me know. Who do you think starts in goal against Newcastle? Big up to Sean Abiona. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. If I have, I apologize. I think it's going to be Sanchez. Especially with them having tall players and that. They can, you know, they have that threat from headers and that. He'll just play Sanchez. And I have a feeling, and I think he'll play Jurgensen again, you know. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays Jurgensen again. Genuinely, people, yeah. If he plays Jurgensen again, I'm not surprised against PSG. But that's a story for another day. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that when it comes to the preview. Yeah, the picture's crazy, innit? I hold the alpha, my club owners are good for it. Low, not the Nigeria starting 11, that stuff. Glad you, man, like the tweet. I didn't hashtag AFC because I'd rather not get... Brother, not in my chat, bro. Obviously, because you lost, you don't care, or else you would be calling yourself world champs. Listen, we were champions, bro, and I'm pretty sure you lot in the chat can, all the members can put the world champion badge in the chat. Yeah, you can. It's one of the emojis, I swear, if I'm not mistaken. G's big up to the 6th member of the Jacksons. What you man used to do? You know what happened? Essentially, before, was it a month ago or 2 months ago? I went to the barbers. Yeah, got my trim. It was all, I got the little number 2, nice taper fade, all that. It was all cool. And then I was like, well, if I get my trim again, I'd have to get another trim on Eid, innit? And I was like, too long, no point. So I might as well just, you get me? I might as well just forget about it. I'll just grow my hair. The weather's gonna be nice as well. Now the weather's cold, so I'd rather just have nice warm head top. You get me? Because what the problem is, you like, I don't know if you've seen it or not. If I get my number 2, I got a little Maltese head in it. So I'd rather just do this. And then one time I'll save it. I used to have afro as a kid, like in school and that. So keep hitting the like button. We got 90 people in the building. Big up Hussam, my brother, for the raid. You get me? It still kills me, you know, that bro, till this day, yeah, it kills me. Because when I was with Northside one day, he was like, well, he was reacting to Hussam's thing and he called him Alan from Hangover, yeah. And he called Judge Mo Lord Farquaad. Oh, I swear that killed me, bro. That's the funniest thing I heard in ages. Yeah, man said the member of the thingy. You see, Somalian, you see the picture you can put, yeah? I told you, bro, the emojis are lit. I need to add more now. You know, I'm gonna try to add more. I have a feeling Jurgensen will start because if he bench, he loses his confidence. Bro, that brother didn't even go and clap the fans, bro. He might not even start at all. I don't know. We'll have to see how they're gonna deal with him, innit? Because if he messed up, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't start moving mad. What is this? What is 0.049? Is that his FPL price? Listen, you should be able to, he should be like a basic, anyone should be able to get him. He should be like free, like a bronze card on when you first start your foot champs and that. He should be like the free player you get, like the bronze players and that. He plays like a bronze player anyway. He's bronze and he doesn't even have the shine. He don't even have that little, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't even glisten, bro. It's just bronze, flat bronze, matte bronze, bro. Yeah, like I said, Hussam raid, for the people that are already here and you're not subscribed to Hussam, please, bro, subscribe to my brother, the Hussam, bro. You're not the only club with rubbish owners. Big up to From the Street to the Stadium. He's back. You know what I'm saying? We're back for another stream. Big up to you for coming back as well. I'll throw in Zinchenko, but he's already gone for a couple of pounds. He's already injured. He got a season-ending injury, bro. And that's damaged goods. At this point, he's just carrying. But I can't even take Zinchenko. I can't take Zinchenko. I would have taken a lot of other players. I'll take Ethan. Send me Ethan in it. I'll pay for him as well. Big up to 4 Prem in a row. Hi, I'm a new subscriber. Big up to you for subscribing. Welcome to the community. I hope you enjoy all the content. You know what I'm saying? Big them up in the chat as well, people. Man said, thanks for subscribing, Gianluigi Donnarumma. I'm assuming this is the brother. Because he's got Donnarumma on his picture. And he just said new subscriber. So I'm assuming that's you. Hussam got the AJ trim. Yeah. Hussam called his flying planes. Oh yeah, I remember that as well. Just to mention of his name, Super Mendy. Man can't defend. Who has the lowest IQ in our team? Neto, Chalaba, Tosin, or Dalab? It has to be... If you're asking me through all those players, it probably has to be Neto, Tosin, Dalap, Chalaba. So the name I put on the top is the worst, and the least worst is at the bottom. Because remember, Tosin hasn't got the ability. He's not just stupid. He's slow. There's nothing you can do about being slow. There's nothing you can do about being slow. You need to sack this man if he plays Jurgensen again. Like that post Spurs keeper 100%. Next season, my Pennas will be our number one. I think that's probably done already. World champions 4 years, hate it, all of it, up to Chelsea. Come on, man's clock that I might accidentally get him cancelled. Man, I got some preseason trophies. Hey, hey, calma. Please, Galatasaray, you must get it braided in the future. That's not my kind of thing, bro. I can't have I can't have like this. Listen, I like freedom, bro. Let my hair breathe and that. Do you get me? And I don't need, bro. I'm gonna end up looking like Vinicius in the Club World Cup. Get me? The things about the hairlines all the way pushed back and that. Yeah. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not for me. No offense, wicked with the roast. Yeah, bro. Man thinks I'm a PSG support. Jurgensen didn't make a single good long pass. All of them went to throw-ins. Yeah, every time he cleared them, they didn't go anywhere. Or they went straight to the opposition. Man called him the bronze card without the fist. Yeah. Bro, yo, look Lesnar rucksack, he's holding a purse. I remember when Rand said, yeah. Look, Lesnar rucksack. He said, Gyökeres runs like he forgot his belt at home. That one killed. Matisse said, Gyökeres plays like he needs to indicate before he turns. You can't say that. That's not funny, bro. I can't lie. You can't say that. That's not funny. You know what your man said he's running while he's holding his trousers, you know? He's holding up his jeans and running, bro. For some reason, he doesn't look quick, bro. He looks like he's fighting for air, bro. Fighting. I'll never forgive Liam for starting Jurgensen. Yeah, it's mad. It's crazy. If my club does any more business with Chelsea, I swear it's money laundering. Eddie and Arteta making crazy money on the side. I know it. Yeah, just like Wenger did. Just like Wenger did, bro. Hey, big up to the United States of Chelsea. People, make sure you subscribe to my people. Tosh and Ahmed and the other brother. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. But make sure you subscribe to them. Do you know what I'm saying? Chelsea fans, always making content. You know what I'm saying? Show them some support. One of them must just, you know what I'm saying, get their link and put it in the chat, please. Last 10 nights, yeah, man. I just came from Tarawih earlier, and I'm gonna end the stream in a bit and go to Qiyam. So don't have that much time, but because I don't really have time during the day as well sometimes. I'd rather do it now. Nah, Sanchez lows IQ in our squad. I can't say, even right now, I just can't say that. Big up to my guy TKA, bro. I was watching the thing earlier, bro. It was lit. TKA, man, you got a job to do. I know you ain't got fans in the stadium in Anfield, but you need to show them. You need to, bro. We need it, bro. I was watching Hussam stream earlier. He's like, if we lose or draw against Galatasaray, sack him. Sack him. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't mind, bro. Just all I'm saying is, just keep it going. Do you get me? Big up to PFC. Big up to the Sadio Mane thing, yeah. I remember when someone was laughing at me saying whatever. I said, bro, listen, if Sadio Mane was in the army, bro, he'd be doing this one, bro. You get me? The hairline's up here, bro. He would be doing this one. Look how long it took Salah to fix it, and it's crumbling now. See, he had to trade. He traded his hairline. He traded the hairline to lose his finishing. He traded his sprint, like his speed, for his hairline, bro. That's what he did. Touchline facts: a boyhood Chelsea fan exposed. If you don't send receipts, I'm not someone that puts that kind of allegation on other people. It looks funny, but you know, it's one of those. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to see a receipt or something. Gyökeres run like you got to do. You see what I'm saying, man, bro? Chat. Should we just ban Somalian, or is it a good joke? You know what I'm saying? Because you've already said a couple bad things. As much as I liked your You get me? As much as I like the, what's it called? The thing you done earlier, this one here, yeah. As much as I liked it and it's funny, you always do that one step too far. Just every time, let's see how far I can push this and go one step. By the way, why is remontada trending? Wow. Join the movement. Come back this Tuesday. No team in NBA Finals history has come back from trailing 3-1. Okay, this is this new thing that they're doing now with the same kind of picture. I hear it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll see when you do a remontada or not. We'll see. Yeah, this is their link, bro. Just click the link. It won't take you away from the stream. So just click the link, subscribe to them. It'll just minimize the video and you'll be back. Just show them some love, bro. Rossini said we are very close to being an outstanding team. This is why I changed my mind mid-stream today and I didn't do the press conference reaction. You get me? I didn't do the press conference reaction just because. Because you see me right now, yeah? You see, I saw the stream. I saw the stream that CB did and he was talking about his match reaction and he was saying, I think Rossini was a spoof. I agree with that. I think Rossini can sell you weed in a mosque, bro. You see the way he talks? He's a salesman, bro. He just, I would be lying, stuff for all that. But you guys get the point. You know what I'm saying? You get the point. This guy's, brother, he's telling you this brother's world class, this brother's world class, Sanchez is world class, but he didn't play him against PSG in the Park, my friend. So how is he world class? How is he world class? But this is the point I'm making. Like, listen, I don't think Rossini has been poor, yeah, in terms of his totality. But I've never expected anything from him. I've always known he's inexperienced. He is gonna do the hipster thing. Do you get me? And here's what it is. If we survive first 30 minutes, I think something mad can happen. And yeah, listen, you need to get Osherman on to just head the ball, bro. You get me? I'm off to watch the baseball. Big up to you, Brian. Appreciate the memberships you've gifted as well. And yeah, man, hope to see you back soon and hopefully you get the W tomorrow. I'd rather trade my hairline for scoring abilities like Mbuemo. Yeah, listen, bold with a beard, you're chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. Yeah, subscribe to Somaliang as well, man. He does the match reactions where it crashes out on Arsenal. So if you want some Arsenal tears, yeah, you go. You got to go the R9 route and sacrifice the hair for the talent. Yeah, he left a bit of hair and the rest went to the talent. Can't even trust receipts these days. Too much AI. Thank God I can tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? I can tell the difference between AI and not AI. That's just the way I am. City fans moving mad on X. Yeah, listen, these man think some remontada, bro. We're coming back from 3-0. Inshallah. You know what I'm saying? Inshallah. If I come back from 3-0, it's gonna be an elite hour. Till then, I don't want to talk about it. Because a lot of people conflated the fact. Because my thing is this, innit? I've already accepted the fact the club's not serious. And I told everyone already, I'm not going to let it mess with my mental health. I'll be upset and annoyed in the moment, and then I'm someone that can just move on. So essentially, if I'm not someone that can hold anger, well, not anymore anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to let it go. You get me? It's gone now. I want to enjoy my life. I'm more calm now. If it happened, it happens. You know, I'll just say it is what it is, and I just keep it moving. Obviously, a lot of people that are usually angry think that it comes from like some people are angry. Like I've spoken to some Chelsea fans today, they're still angry. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine because everyone deals with things their own way. But like for me, I've just learned to let go in it. So because of that, my reactions are not the greatest for YouTube and all that. But I'm someone that I'll tell you what I think in this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? And I've also noticed there's a lot of people that are a bit like me that want They just want to hear objectivity, or they want to hear what someone thinks, like truly thinks, not just, you know what, let's just come and shout on the screen. There's a lot of people that come and shout on the screen. They'll tell you everyone's sacked and kicked out the team, and then tomorrow they buy stocks. Yo, I bought Garnacho stocks today. You get me? He scored against Wrexham. Who else is buying stocks with me? Yeah, I'm not that type of person. I watch it and it's funny, but then I feel like I'm just lying, innit? I don't ever regret what I've ever said on the stream. I don't ever regret anything I've said on stream, because I've always felt like everything I've said is what was on my mind. You get me? So I don't really care. What if PSG get an early red card? It can happen. You know, if you go, because remember, yeah, if Neto or anyone exploits that space in behind with Marquinhos, you get me? He's slow, innit? And sometimes, as much as he's experienced, sometimes those slower defenders are the ones that put you in a position that you could exploit, and then they make mistakes. Do you get me? But I'm not saying that will happen. But you listen, every team's beatable. Do you know what I'm saying? Every team's beatable. You just have to do your job. And by the way, if we beat PSG but we don't go through, as in we score, we win the game, or we win that specific game, but we haven't won the complete tie, it doesn't matter to me, bro. Same thing. Yasser trying to give me a red card. Wait till our next show. It's a meme, bro, from LeBron 2016 with the shades. Yeah, okay, I remember now. I remember now. Hey, I remember now. What did Akil say? Because man said, Akil, it's over. What did he say? I can't see his name in the chat. Huh. Either way. Yo, what is this? Okay, I think you're all talking about Fingy. The picture. Okay, yeah, I get it. It is mad, but the point I'm making is, bro, you mentioned Mr. Kirk, and you mentioned and you mentioned someone else as well. Like, do you get me? You're always saying the craziest stuff, bro. Light skin Amrim, bro. CB, what did he say? CB's 21. Is he? Nah, I think he looks a little bit older, but CB's young, bro. Big up to CB. He's the Diet Coke Uncle Ruckus. You're the one that looks like Uncle Ruckus, bro. It's not him. To be honest, y'all, you should have just tapped up Sean Dyche, or you'd be hooping. Us. That's what Tottenham should have got them, bro. We don't need that. Looking at the local Muslim brother at the masjid. Both suits and Burma, brother. He's doing just fine. Somalians, the Diet ADHD, Kodak Black. See, they're cussing you as well in the chat, bro. Big up to my brother, big up to my guy, Javo, man. Big up to you. Let it go like Frozen. Exactly. I'm giving them only this summer. If I see a proven center back Goku come in, I'll believe. Otherwise, I'm going to watch it nonchalantly. Exactly. That's what I'm on. If you don't back the manager after what we've done recently, I can't expect the season to just... You're lighting up. We still know the problems are there. So I don't even know how to explain that. It just never makes sense. Man's profile pic is a guy wearing a kit with one cat at the back. Whose profile kit? Is it? This is what it is, bro. Somalian, that's the legend, Jacob. Big up to my guy Benji, man. Nice to see you in the chat. I'm not even mad that profile pics jokes. If Esteban's fit to play in Neto's position, I'd be more optimistic. From what we've heard from the manager, he said that Gittins is back or back training or something like that. But the other guy, Esteban, is close. I don't think he's playing PSG. No Premier League team winning that trophy, pal. Big up to Stefan. Yeah, the only way we go through is if we score first 10-15 minutes, then someone gets rattled and gets a red. We ain't dominating the football game itself, in my opinion, unless Rosinho goes for a madness. Also, if we take our opportunities. I think if we take our opportunities, it could be rattling. I know that PSG have played in the Champions League a lot, but once he starts scoring the goals and he defend well, we can always win. When you put yourself in that position, if that means we also have to commit, which means we can get hit on the counter a lot. Because we're trying to score the goals, which means we can think it. And we can't sit. If we just sit, so we can also sit and hit them on the counter, but how long are we going to be able to keep them away from goal? Because these guys just take shots from outside of the box. So even if you don't let them in the box, they'll just shoot from outside of the box. So you have to have a goalkeeper that's on point and the players that aren't ducking and diving, bro. And if you're going to hit them on the counter, you must hit them on the counter quickly. You can't do the half-hearted counter-attacks. You can't do that. Yeah, he's saying not to have hope with the red card comment. I should accept it's over already. Yeah, listen, I don't think we should rely on a red card, but if that happens, then it's in our favour, innit? Running older than me, but he looks like he's about 28. But I think maybe it's the hair and stuff like that. Sometimes it makes you older. You get me? If he gets a trim, maybe he looks like Chalobah. You never know. You never know. Yeah. But hear me out. Reece James, Hato, centre back. Okay. Usually I'd skip this here, but because it's Jabo, I gotta read and see what he means. Maybe he's onto something. Cuckoo and Caicedo fullback, Santos, Lavia in a pivot, Palmer, Enzo, Esteval, JP in attack. Press 1-1 and win every duel. We're being clinical. PSG don't. A lot to ask. Ooh, I don't know. Caicedo fullback, Santos, Lavia in the pivot, Palmer, Enzo, Esteval, JP in attack. It looks sick, but I don't know. I don't see us ever doing that, but it is what it is. We bigged ourselves up, bro. Premier League, this best around. We all got. Okay, yeah, that's crazy, bro. You get me? That's actually crazy. Neto can't live down that Martinelli foul. Still wild to me. Obviously, I've made the for the people that have come slightly later on. I done the video about Reece James and his new contract. So whenever any of you got time, have a look at that. You know what I'm saying? And if you want more information, go over there. I've done the video about Neto. Obviously, Neto got fined £70,000 and will miss. He has to miss one game in it, which means I'm assuming our next game is Newcastle, so he has to probably miss Newcastle. That's what I'm assuming because that's our next game. So he got one match ban because apparently he swore at the ref and his behavior, blah 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 blah. I've seen people do it all the time, but for some reason we're the ones that got charged with it. But he done it to himself, and considering he was the guy that pushed the ball boy as well against PSG. You see what I'm saying, bro? It's crazy. PSG goalie is dodo, but Chelsea goalie is worse. But we didn't test him as much, though. We didn't test him as much. That's my problem. It doesn't matter what goalkeeper's there. If you don't test him enough, wait. Do you get me? PSG. Because remember, you can have a shot at goal. The goalkeeper parries it and he goes straight into the path of the other player and he taps it in. You know, sometimes it's so hard to score, but you can find... If you put enough pressure on there, you could score. There's 60 people in the building. You know what I'm saying? 39 likes. Can we hit 50 likes, people? If you haven't liked the video, like the video. I'm doing the Nick Merckx thing, bro. Like the video. PSG goalie is though, yeah. Trash versus garbage. Jabo, it's over. I don't be toxic and negative. You know what I'm saying? You know, so stop. Don't bring the mood down, my brother. You know, I'm joking. In my mind, I feel like realistically it's over. But I hope that my team does something and we can just bounce back from this, innit? But as fans, you always want to see your team do better. Fans were so desperate for Esteval to play every game. Now he's sidelined indefinitely. Maresca tried to manage him. I think he's not indefinitely. He's sidelined. I think he looks like he's slowly getting there, innit? Even at Pence, I'm not confident they have someone of it. It's elite at Pence. Is he? Ooh. That's why I'm not on this opium thing. All that was purely hypothetical. For me, the tie was over when that game in Paris ended. I feel like that's fair. That's 100% fair. Even if I was someone that sells the copium, I'd be lying if I think that I can win the game. Do you know what I'm saying? But if my team can do it, that's fair. Has Santos genuinely been good? Yeah, he's been good. I think he may have struggled in his first game or something like that, but he's been playing well. João Pedro needs to pass it faster on the counter. He gets the ball and holds it for 10 seconds. Yes, he needs to watch some Xerxes comps. You know what I mean? Go watch some Xerxes comps, bro. Chelsea fans celebrate on NX. Celebrating what? What are we celebrating? Neto's pants, Boy catching strays. Streets, he has been decent most games he played. Also bonus, he hasn't been sent off. Yeah, but he made that mistake against Brighton. Do you remember? He made the mistake against Brighton. I once wanted Neto at United, but never mind. Yeah, I think it's a bit like the Elanga thing, you know? It's a bit like the Elanga thing. Where Elanga done well at Forest, but now it doesn't look the same. It's a similar thing. It's especially the only way Neto can seem to get benched these days. Facts. Jurgensen making saves, then gift and rebounds like it's Christmas. I need to watch more of him because I don't know how much about him. Listen, Santos, watch the way the risky passes he makes, and he just first time breaking lines is so sick. Under pressure, he doesn't hold it too much. Just about if you think he's gonna lose it, he moves the ball. He looks so comfortable in midfield as well. Not as comfortable as Lavia, but then again, Lavia looked shaky against who was it? Against Wrexham, bro. But that's probably the worst performance I've seen of Lavia. Neto was good to watch at Wolves. Thought he could ball out like Cunha. Cunha's a baller, bro. But we just needs to get consistency. Streets for the price. We got him for. He is holding his own alongside £200 million midfielders. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. Big up to Ahmed, my guy, man. Yeah, he dropped off since, unfortunately. If you only like Chelsea fans, it's different. What does that mean? If you only like Chelsea fans, it's different. Okay. I don't get it. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I genuinely don't get it. Man like Zerkam. Celebrating Neto one game match. Oh, okay. Yeah, but we don't have a... Remember, Estaval's not there. You know, and it means we have to see Garnacho. But then if we see Garnacho in this game, it means we don't have to see him against PSG, which is a bonus. Which then also means we might see Neto against PSG. Elanga, the bodybuilder. So Santos is a progressive passer type player. Yes, he could play in the 10. Not that I want to see him play in the 10. But I think he plays better further back, bro. Line breaking players are some of my favorite. Yeah, the players that are not scared to get the ball. The players that are forward thinking. Those are the players that are always sick. If you get the ball and just pass it sideways to the guy next to you, I get that you're progressing it, but whatever. Like, this is why I liked Jorginho. Yes, he was passing it around, but he was able to pass it quick when he needed to be. And if we need to control the game, he was someone that just dictated the play. And then he also had the little dink that he can put, like all those things. But he was just a bit poor defensively. Comparing Neto to Cunha is criminal. I never did that. Regardless of whether Chelsea makes a full comeback in the second leg, I want to see a proper dignified performance for 90 minutes too, not just 65. Hey, listen, I can't lie, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just want the win, bro. We can deal with the full performance in the next game. Remember, this is knockout football. Your performance, even the performance equals results a lot of the times in terms of the better you perform, the most likely you are to win. You can still perform well and lose, but that's the way you want to take it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the way I would do it. I understand, play well, you most likely win the game. But if we don't play well and win the game, I didn't win the whole tie, I'd be happy to. This chat is elite. I'm telling you, bro, I swear this chat is elite. I know that people are not always here, but when they turn up, we always have my favorite and best show is the football chat and chill. I never used to do a thumbnail. It's always on Sundays, 1:30 UK time. But because of Ramadan and I've got things going on, I can't do it on that time. But at minimum, and sometimes Joey jumps on as well, Web Sports. So we have that on Sundays. I am bringing you lot more shows with my fellow content creators, and I'm gonna do that. But I just need to find a bit of time and stuff like that. So yeah, so like I said to you lot, yeah, it's one of them ones for me, innit? But yeah, I swear, you lot always, this is what I've always said, that people, without the chat, streaming's boring, bro. Unless you got someone else and you lot are just talking. It's not the same as having a chat to bounce off. Like, I've just looked down and I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Literally right now, 1 hour, 30 seconds. Oh, sorry, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Exactly. It doesn't even feel like it's been that long. We're all joking around. We've barely even touched on the Newcastle game. Yeah, we didn't even manage to get there. But those are the streams I like doing, innit? Where you just the chat, you're talking to people that know ball. You get me? We have banner. That's the streams that I like the most. Streets, Chelsea fans were celebrating Pedro Neto banner. Oh, yeah. The whole point of this project is supposed to be about building around young players, but the managers never trust the kids to perform in the biggest matches. Because I understand. You're right. But if you throw a player on and he doesn't perform well, so let's give an example to a Kingsley. Like, I know that's not the right example, but imagine we had a young goalkeeper, you bring him on and he plays like that and he loses the game. That player might never ever recover again. I'm not necessarily saying that that's what's going to happen. I hope it doesn't happen I don't wish that on anyone, because, you know, you fight so hard to get into football, to be a football player. So when your confidence you just dropped so low that it's so difficult to get it back up. It's just one of those things that it's difficult, and if any of these players lose a big game, you know, like, it's like moments like, we all remember when the players missed that penalty in the Euros. You know, not everyone can get back from that. We were lucky that some players, like Saka, kind of still came back from that. Rashford didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Rashford was still driving his car the way he dribbles, innit? You know what I'm saying? Looking at his laces, looking down, get me driving the wrong way, wrong side of the road. He didn't have issues, innit? But like I said, some players get affected from it, and then it just affects you. You know what I'm saying, in the game. And then you guys see it when you see wingers not taking on their man. They're scared to get dropped again, just as they're building momentum or getting some minutes, and now, he gets dropped, and people make these stupid mistakes, and then it's all about, you just feel like you're always Fred likely. If I make this mistake, I'm gonna be sitting on the bench again, and it's almost like you got voices in your head, bro. It's all about saving face now, yeah. So make a good account of yourself and try to win. If you manage to make to extras, mad respect, pens, brilliant, and go through, it's history defining. For now, I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I don't care what you hit me. Just don't want to get us embarrassed. That's all it is. Yeah, big up to Ahmed in the chat. 6 days to go, Zahid. Yeah, 100%, man. 6 days. Just keep buying and selling. It's business, people. I support different team, but the same show goes on. I'm watching different streams to get a vibe for it. You all pretty much say the same. We all are. Just keep buying and selling. It's business. People, I support different team, but the same show goes on. I'm watching different streams to get a vibe for it. You all pretty much say the same. We all are. In terms of, are you saying that we're not winning, or are you saying that we think we're going to come back? That's what I'm trying to understand. Tudor did the same thing with Kingsley. Yes. My goalie, Lamens, is top 3. Calma. You get me? I rate Lamens, and I was one of those people saying, look, that's an example of, you can go somewhere and get a goalkeeper that's better than the ones we have. You never know how good a goalkeeper can be. Take the risk, get a goalkeeper, bro. If you can't get Donnarumma and one of the best goalkeepers, get me a good goalkeeper that can do both playing with their feet and going forward, bro. And then let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Champions League's not a place for experimenting, even Pep learned the hard way. Now, but Pep has this tendency to say, you know what? This looks too easy. You know what I'm saying? You want me to build an engine? That's fine. Can I put quad turbos on it? You don't have to. I just want a standard engine. Just build me an engine. Nah, don't worry, bro. I put a supercharger and a turbocharger on there for you. And then he ends up blowing up the engine on the dyno. That's the kind of Donny he's like, bro. You know what I'm saying? When he does the basics, when he does his own thing, you know what I'm saying? When he has the parts on the shelf and all he has to do is just put it together and just give him, it's cool. But he's like, nah, brother, I can do this and that as well. And then he messes it up. I would agree with Fabian Collins before, but I legit think Rossini ain't that type of coach. His principles over intangibles for him, Jurgensen over Sanchez is clear. I watched there's a breakdown of his tactics on BT Sport, came out the day before the game, and I watched it. He lost the goalkeeper as a third centre back. You need to be good on the ball, and he rates that higher than shot stopping, innit? So Santos literally bought that against PSG when he was at Strasbourg last season, or it could have easily came on and helped him midfield that. Yeah, it could have. I wouldn't be looking at that and saying that's crazy. Hey, big up to the known unknown collective, bro. My guy. You know what I'm saying? Nice to see you on the stream as well. Appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing well. 45 M's for Asmus. You seen it? Asmus Hoyland, you know. Tell him, bring me my money. Run is the bread and relegate them. Yeah, run is the bread and relegate them, bro. Yo, what's good, Maggie? Big up to you. Yeah, make sure you smashing the likes. Plays for Chelsea at the moment, not Champions League. 3 years maybe. Why is it everything you put in the chat confuses me, bro? Plays for Chelsea at the moment, not Champions League. 3 years maybe. So you think we're winning we could potentially be... What do you mean top 4 place? See what I'm saying? Everything I put on the chat, I don't understand what's going on, bro. I rate De Zerbi, but I don't know. You know what it is? He's another person that is like... He's another person that has principles over X, Y, and Z. His football's obviously great, but when it works, it works. But if it doesn't work, he's not really one of those adaptable coaches and all that. He'll just keep playing the way he's playing. You get slapped up and you keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And our fans, don't like managers that are not adaptable. However, yeah, we're not great in the Champions League currently. Yeah, 100%. But I think I don't understand his hot-headedness, bro. Bro, imagine he goes into the window saying, "I need a centre back. We don't buy him a centre back." You get me? I wouldn't be surprised if he starts playing Tosin in DM at night. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised. But remember, even Mudryk was cooking under the Zerbi, bro. That's where he got that's where his period when he got his name was under the Zerbi. Taking him over Carrick and Nagelsmann. Of winning, I think we can win. We have I'm saying maybe have a chance of winning it in 3 years' time. Okay, yeah, you're right. And that's fair. That's fair. Can't knock you for that still. Right now, I know what you're saying. Right now, it's too early to say that we have a chance of winning it. Like, I understand. Yeah, man, rocked up to drag the king of street racing with a car he just got. Swap bare components before the race and exhaust fell under him. All he needed to do was get them B58s, yeah? Or do they call it downpipe and tunes? So anyone that knows about cars here, they know what I'm talking about. You get me? And he could have smoked any car there. He ended up trying to rebuild the engine the night before the race. Now his engine don't run. Rod bearings gone. You know what I mean? All we got to do is score some goals. The next game, Lord, pray for a damn clean sheet. If the board don't get Rafinha centre back, it's going to be Fofana, Cowell with Achampong and Saas backups next season. Yeah, dark. I don't have an issue with Achampong. I think Saar looks like he's good. I want to see more from him. Fofana's been shaky. Colwell's going to take him a while to get back. I'm not going to be the guy that says right now. So he has to be back. He has to be doing amazing things. I also think that's unfair on him. Do you know what I mean? I'd be lying if I said that's fair on Colwell. He's coming back from an ACL, bro. Teriyaki boy stranded because of Pep. By the way, chat, we're 2 subscribers away from 1,120 subscribers. So we're currently on 118. So 1,118. 2 more and we'll be on 120. Let me check this quickly. Live. Yeah, let's go back to this. Colwell definitely won't be back in time. I wouldn't want to rush him. Yeah, of course. We've seen how long even Van Dijk it took him, and he's supposed to be someone that has IQ and everything, and he took him a while to get back. So it'd be mad for me to expect Colwell to come back. And this is where I'm a bit hesitant with, you know, some of these players getting new contracts when they've just come back from it. Like Reece James, obviously that's a different story, but I've read about something about obviously them extending Colwell's contract or giving him a better deal and all that. Like, brother, we don't even know how he's gonna come back. If you give him a new deal, what are you gonna do with a player that you just given a new deal? Obviously, our contracts are a bit different to all the other clubs, but look like a Saka, for example, is on 300k. If he already looks like he's on, they've given it to him knowing that he looks like he's on a decline. So even if they want to end up getting rid of him, who's gonna pay him 300k a week? Unless they think they can revive Saka, innit? Do you get me? Any news on Mudryk return? I don't know. I heard he was training at some. What's it called? Is it Uxbridge pitch or something like that? One of them local teams. He loaned that he rented out the pitch and he was kicking ball there. I don't think it's gonna be too long anyway with Mudryk coming back. As in, I don't think it's gonna be a couple of years. Probably a couple of months or something like that. If you don't get top 5 and you drop out this round, not looking good, just being honest, that's coming from a Liverpool fan. Oh, listen, 100%, big up to you. That's all. We know what fan you are now, a Liverpool fan. Big up to you, Stefan, bro. Dan Burn versus Nash's tomorrow shouldn't be televised, G. Oh, Nash's, he's gonna just keep going back. If you don't get to, I actually miss watching Mudryk play live even as a United fan. Not many players like him nowadays. I don't know if being honest or not. The thing about Mudryk, yeah, is he's in a similar boat as Gittins. They're not technically bad. They're quite good technically. They all have. I think Gittins is, since Mudryk is probably the quickest winger we've had. That someone, because remember Mudryk's pace was mad, and to be fair, bald Mudryk was actually alright. He was starting to cook. Skinhead Mudryk was starting to cook, and then he obviously had this situation and he left. But he always overdid things, and under Pochettino he never got a real run. Every time he did well, he'd get dropped. He started playing in the 10, he'd get dropped the next game. We never seen him get runs, and him and also Gittins are both players that need consistent minutes. And my thing's always been, yeah, there's no way Gittins is worse than Garnacho. No way. Do you get me? And I've seen Ashraf, big up to Ashraf, he was talking about he thought Gittins was going to be a baller for us. And he's been surprised at the way he's been playing. And he's watched him at Dortmund more often. And with Bizet, who's a Bayern Munich fan, he said to me he's a bit hot and cold, as in he has a lot of purple patches in it, with a bit of gaps of maybe not playing well, but he's recently got into it. So if you look at it in that aspect, those players just need consistent. Those are the players you put your arm around them and just you keep playing them. They need confidence. The minute they build momentum is when you get to see the real them. Once you keep dropping them, it's bad. Do you know what I'm saying? Once you drop them, it's I'm not saying you can't drop them in certain games, but it's if they can't get like the snowball effect thing where they can just keep consistently getting minutes, is weird. But even Mudryk was, remember, last season our thing was what? Sancho on the left wing, Mudryk was the backup. And he had his role, coming off the bench with his pace and going against tired legs. And then Sancho was the person who was not really more of a running in behind winger. He was more of, you know what, I'll link up with the striker or the players around me, and then he will make those passes in behind and as a winger with the runs you get through midfield. So we had two different types of players, and end product is a different story. 100%, yes, he had to sort out his end product. That's when it was like he was snatching at everything and whatever. So Garnacho didn't struggle getting create chances at St. James's Park. He just missed a lot of them horrible finishing. Yeah, but the reason why I don't rate Garnacho is because he is, you know, do you guys know how many Premier League games he has? Like this Donny, Garnacho has over 90 appearances in Premier League, primarily with Manchester United. He's established contributing goals and assists, with his career Premier League total exceeding 110 appearances across 5 seasons. So he's had 36 appearances in 24-25, 36 appearances in 23-24, 19 appearances in 22-23, and 2 appearances in 21-22. So he's not someone, he's already over 100 appearances. So it's not like he's someone that's never played in the Prem. People are comparing someone who's played in the Prem consistently on the last couple of years, but it doesn't make 5 seasons just to leak lineups. Yeah, and there's some rumors saying that, remember, when he was linked away from United, the lineup started leaking. He got linked away now from Chelsea a couple of weeks ago, wherever it was, when they were saying that we're looking to move him on. And all of a sudden, someone leaked our PSG lineups. Imagine cheating and still being asked Mudryk. We don't know that, though. That's the thing. And I'm not trying to protect him, but I'm just saying we don't know that. And he's done tests before where he went to Ukraine and came back, but he never had no whatever. Like, and not far from that period. I want to know where the B sample is, blood. They said they're going to bring the result for the B sample. We never heard anything. I remember you guys at Anfield last season, you played better than Liverpool. Sancho was great. We should have kept Sancho, bro. I said it from the beginning. I know he wasn't a direct winger, but we could have just put one direct winger. Gittins could have been the backup to Sancho and we would have been all right. But instead, we downgraded, bro. We downgraded. Gittins has attributes, but you can see that kind of soft underbelly there. He's the type of talent that needs proper coaching, trust, motivation. With some, you can just leave them be. And the people that you can leave be are usually the Dokis. Even a Garnacho, you can leave him be. You know why? Even though he needs God, he don't need coaching. But the thing is with him is that he has so much confidence, bro. You just throw him on the wing. He thinks he's better than everyone. So either way, you just let him play. You know what I'm saying, guys? You just let him play, bro. Garnacho thinks he's better than Leao and all them wingers, bro. He thinks he's great. You get me? That's why he don't need confidence. This is what I was trying to tell you, look. We have 2 type of wingers in our team. So we have the Gittins, who's low on confidence but has the ability or attributes, and then we have Garnacho, who has no ability but has the mad confidence. You know what I'm saying? We just needed the balance, bro. Just give us a player that has both, yeah, and we can keep it moving. Big up to Tosh, man. What was it called? I don't know if it's 1/3 or half of the United States of Chelsea that you guys seen in the chat earlier. So never drop Bobby. Flip the crib. Deserves the right Rico for match fixing. Chelsea, a crazy place. We have a kitten, doping, lineup, Bleaker, and Sancho decline. Hey, You get me? It's never a dull day at Chelsea, bro. Apparently, he's back. He's back training, I think, or he's back in the team. I don't know. The manager's been, you get me, selling us dreams, bro. I know, see, rare Pokemons are gaff. Man called them Pokemons, you know. Hey, that's crazy. Rio Gamora's a baller, bro. You get me? I don't know why we let him go, but you know, sometimes some of these players think they deserve, or they can go and play regular games and stuff like that. And listen, sometimes your team, our team can't offer it, so players go away and they get better opportunities. I know he doesn't necessarily get the, yeah, sees one third. Okay, yeah, 1/3. Yeah, some players don't always get the. I don't think he's getting the opportunity right now. It's inconsistently, but he's so young, bro. Like, I feel like people just rush players, just want to rush players consistently. But he'll be a great player, man. Jarams, he'll be a great player. Don't forget, you rush these players and you want to play them consistently, and they don't get managed. Sometimes you get into that situation where they're just their downfalls at 25 or 26. Yeah. They poached him or something. Yeah, Nacho's playing 90 tomorrow. That's what I'm expecting anyway. Since our guy Neto's banned, you know what I mean. So it is what it is. Let me show you guys some of the Rossinha quotes about tomorrow, yeah, and then we can do the lineup builder, and then we'll end the stream. In it, not gonna hold you lot for too long. Yesterday, I don't really know what happened yesterday, but let's get into this. X. Don't want to hear about no remontada. We know the wages. Okay, I'm sorry if some of the quotes are mad. I didn't make that decision. You know that our manager sometimes just says certain things, so don't take it out on me. And I'm not Rossinha, or I didn't tell Rossinha what to say. I'm not saying the chat will get onto me anyway, but you get the point. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you say certain things and you think, oh my days, bro. Yeah, remember I told you lot. Barcelona monitoring Pedro Neto, that was one thing. Reece James signed, we already spoke about that. So I think someone asked me about this. Rossinha is still out and a bit further away. Yeah, Rossinha says Jurgensen was outstanding against PSG for 70 minutes. He says Sanchez is also world class. It's about each game. This manager, bro.
This is a sickness. It is deviant. Therefore, we don't want it.
Your 4 more likes to hit 50 likes, people, man. At least give me 50 likes. Look what I'm dealing with, bro. Hey, big up to BR, man. Big up to you, man, bro. Rossinha on the lack of subs. We were really in a good place. The last thing you want to do is disrupt the flow of the game. I watched the game back at 2-2 in the ascendancy. Then we made a mistake. The rest is history. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily use the rest is history. It's not like it was a good moment, but he's not wrong about us potentially being in the ascendancy and the mistake kind of throwing it, kind of messing it up. But he could just but to be honest, he didn't have the players on the bench that PSG had. You know what I'm saying? But that's also not necessarily an excuse. Obviously, I told you like Pedro Neto has been suspended for one game and we missed the Newcastle game tomorrow. And I also told you like I dropped the video at like 4 p.m. about Pedro Neto when the news came out, and I covered that as well. And I done the Reece James video, so go over there, share it if you can, like the video, hype the video, all that kind of stuff. Make sure your notifications are on as well, so you don't miss the match reactions, these streams. If you enjoyed these streams as well and you don't want to miss them, make sure your notifications are on. And yeah, or essentially you need to make sure you set your notifications to all notifications, because it's usually on personalized and then you don't always get the notification. That's what it is. Let's see. Reece James, could I get more money elsewhere? Maybe, but money is not the be all and end all. Happiness is where I want to be. Means more to me. I want to win here and we will win here. All right, nice to hear, bro. Okay, on PSG, I could play 5-4-1, sit back, kick them the ball, and not give them a counter attack. They win 4-0. I've seen that in Ligue 1. In the Champions League, I live and die off hindsight. What I say is on Tuesday, we will be pressing them and playing to score as many goals as possible. We'll see. He wants to press again. Rossini on Chelsea's summer plans, experienced players, ? We are growing experience here, and in the summer you'll see I am having those conversations. So essentially saying, you'll believe in me, I'm gonna stay. I'm saying Chelsea have not lost at home to Newcastle in the league since 2012. Okay. So where is this is all about PSG. Dodgers. Let's see if Dodgers dropped some calls. 5:30 p.m. UK time. Yassine has called on his players to accept their share of the blame after Chelsea's battering PSG. We already know about this. Rossini says Peter Schmeichel was wrong and he never gave a short. Oh, okay. Maybe someone will say like this. Big up to King, man. It's been a while since I've seen you in the chat. Big up to you. Liam Rossini says Peter Schmeichel was wrong and he never gave assurances that Jurgensen would be #1 goalkeeper. No, the conversation between him and Jurgensen hasn't taken place. I never said to either goalkeeper behind closed doors who's #1 and who's not. I've told them what they need to improve on. I've told them that they have done things really, really well. I've never had a conversation with a goalkeeper who said, you are my #1. So I don't know how he... It's weird, bro. No, it doesn't make sense. Why would he say that if he doesn't know? It's just a rage baiting thing. Big up both the James family or sisters and brothers have signed their extensions. You get me? So that's actually a good day. Yeah, so they've announced that Lauren James has signed a new contract as well. Moises Caicedo in training. Oh, Garnacho with the fire emoji, bro. I said Onkotos, Lavia, João Pedro. These are all pictures, bro. Look, that's... I can't show this as well. I can't show that on the stream. Okay, we heard this as well earlier. Chelsea are watching Valentino Barco closely as he continues his progress in France. The Chelsea sporting directors regularly attend Strasbourg matches, and Liam Rossini has worked with Barco before. So don't be surprised if we get him as well. You know what I'm saying? From what I've watched, I like him, innit? But it is what it is. I don't care about the Uncle Tosin course, bro. But I wanted to show you, man, this as well. I admit that not being a guaranteed start at Chelsea isn't an easy situation. I'm a competitor and I want to help my team in every match by being on the pitch. But you also have to recognize that our squad is high quality and that sometimes the manager has to rotate. I'm not complaining. I continue to work hard to help my team as much as possible whenever I'm on the pitch. To be honest, you're a net negative, my brother. If you're that tall and can't head the ball, I'm sorry. Liam Rossini has already given his seal of approval for Valentino Barkley to potentially join Chelsea. Previous manager Enzo Maresca also had him in his mind. Okay, that's fine. There's no other news here. So, you know what, chat? Lineup time. Chat, lineup time. So I'll need you guys' help in it. Do you get me? I'll need you guys' help. Let's do this bit. And then, look, right now, 50 people in the building, 49 likes. One more like, so we have a 50, like 100% ratio for the current moment. Do you know what I mean? So, let's go. Are we ready? Chat, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready, chat? Are we ready, chat? Lineups. Okay. Goalkeeper. Which goalkeeper? I think we said Sanchez before, yeah? I'm gonna set this lineup up. Let's see. What fullback? Goalkeeper Sanchez. What fullbacks? I'm leaving Hato there. Obviously Cucurella as well has been coming from an injury. So he's already played that full game, so obviously don't want to be taking him off. RJ not playing, Caicedo not playing in my opinion. So you'd put Andre Santos. What about centre backs? Centre backs. Centre backs, chat. Yalla. Did my chat freeze or what's going on, bro? Saw Chalaba. This is legit hard to predict. Okay, that's why everyone took their time. You get me? You know what? He could put. Yeah. The more I think about it, it has to be Saw. But then is Chalaba gonna play both games? Or do you reckon? Or you lot reckon he's gonna play Tosin? I have a feeling he's gonna play Tosin. You know. I'll leave it like this. You go. Should we keep Gusto in the lineup, or do you think he's gonna rest Gusto? Yeah, I agree. I think he's been good. Yeah, no Tosin. Chalabasa. All right, we'll keep Chalabasa. Are we keeping Gusto in that lineup as well? Josh fullback. Okay. Josh fullback. So are you lot saying he might throw this game? Man, if I see Tosin again, it's minus social credit again for my citizen Rossini. You know what's mad, yeah? I hear it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think you're wrong. Like, I genuinely don't think you're wrong, bro. I don't think you're wrong. Midfield pivot, Santos. Are we saying Santos Lavia? Or what are we saying, chat? What are we saying midfield pivot? Maybe Asugo comes back to the squad, but I don't think we'll see him again. Like in terms of anytime soon, because he weren't even on the bench. PSG, we had some random Donnies on the bench. So you're saying Santos Moy, but some people are saying they don't see Caicedo playing. We might see Caicedo coming off the bench. Yeah, because remember, I don't see Reece James playing in it. Do you get me? I don't see Reece James play, so I would just throw my man on the pitch. What's his name? Uh, okay. Santos, Lavia Santos. Now, obviously, this Don is staying in. So, do you guys think João Pedro says maybe Lavia Malo? Yeah, he could play Malo Gusto in midfield. He could do that as well. Who do you guys think is going to play in the 10 or on the right one? You reckon it stays the same? I think so as well. Maybe he'll start Delap. Not that I want Delap to start, but I wouldn't be surprised. Because remember, João Pedro also played the Wrexham game. We didn't expect him, obviously, to play the Wrexham game, but he played the Wrexham game. I'm not saying I want him to start, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up starting him and then bringing up João Pedro to kind of lessen the amount of minutes he plays, or give him the rest of the game, and then he can also play PSG in it. Because Delap, I don't want to see Delap against PSG in it. But we'll go with this lineup. Do you know what I mean? Do any of you think there should be any changes to this lineup, or do you think that this is the lineup he's gonna go with? And also keep a lookout for my preview for the second leg of the PSG game. I'll probably drop that on Monday or Tuesday. I don't even know when the game is, but either way, I will drop it the day before, or I might try to drop it a couple of days, or as soon as we finish all the Newcastle stuff, I'll try to drop that. And then keep a lookout, share it, you know what I'm saying? Tell me, because I'm not gonna lie, I do over time I've kind of understood that the community here like the whole live previews more than they like the pre-recorded ones. Because bro, I can't lie, when I first started YouTube, I used to get more views on my previews pre-recorded than I do now, and I got like 1,000 more subscribers. But it's all about what you lot want, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? If you guys like that more, then I'll have to try to do more of that. That's just how it works, bro. Gusto starts, he got subbed off versus PSG. So where would you go? So would you put, so you're telling me Gusto right back? Yeah. Yeah, he got subbed off. This is the lineup I'd go with. We have height, physicality, midfield, didn't dip that much. Don't dip, the both best attackers are still on. And bro, Palmer probably get sucked off anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? As in, he's not gonna play in full 90, which means then you're not really gonna see him in it. And I wouldn't be surprised if he plays Achimpong, if he drops Chalobah and plays Achimpong and Sa, bro, at centre backs. Not something we've seen before, but I think we might see him as a centre back again. Hey, big up to Nick, you know, my guy. Big up to Nick. Big up to Tosh as well in the chat. We wanted Gusto. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they make any changes to that anyway. So yeah, man. It is. If I see Tosin in the lap, sack him. I swear down, bro. There's nothing like this fan base, you know. Anything you do, you know, the first word you hear is sack him. I swear to God, bro. Anything you do, you'll hear sack him, you know. Instant sack him. Instant sack him, you know. Let me check something quickly, yeah. You know what we'll do? Okay, chat. I need you lot to do me a favor, innit? I need you lot to do me a favor. I don't ask for favors often, yeah. I need a favor, man. You get me? I'm gonna redirect you lot to the B-Tech Birdman. Do you know what I'm saying? B-Tech Birdman, B-Tech Rick Ross, whatever you want to call him. Go over there, show him some love. Do you know what I'm saying? He's there with African King and obviously man like Max. What I forgot what his channel was called again, but go over there, show him some love. Tell him YASSERTV raid. Yeah, put the you know what? B-Tech Rick Ross raid. Okay, no. Chat. We need. Okay. We need put some respect on my name raid. That's what we need. You get me? Go over there, do that, like the video, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Look out for all the content coming out, and also go. Let's raid that brother. Show him some love as well, and then if you lot want to leave afterwards, come. Do you know what I'm saying? But let's show the small channel some love over there as well. All right. So big up to all of you. Appreciate you all for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? And big up to Brian as well for the subs and stuff like that. Oh, for the memberships and that. And listen, look out for the match reaction and that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully it's all W's, bro. Hopefully it's all W's. Yeah. Other than that, love for all the love, and I'm out.